Hi, I'm Pat, and today I'm going to show you how to hold a Dobro bar. So this is probably the first left hand technique you want to learn, and the cool thing about this is you can practice it without the need to learn any right hand technique right now, since we'll be focusing on left hand only in this lesson. That being said, you need to know how to put on a thumb pick, since we'll be strumming the strings as I will show you how to position the bar on the strings. But I've made a lesson about how to wear a thumb pick and finger pick, so make sure to check that out first. And that's about all you need to know right now for the right hand. So let's go to close up and I'll show you the basics of holding a bar. Okay, so first of all, I'm using this type of bar with grooves along the sides and top. Okay, and it also has rounded parts here and here. Okay, which is great for playing single notes. And this type of bar is generally used on the dobro as opposed to the rounded bar or bullet bar, which is more used on the lap steel or pedal steel. And if you want more info about bars, I've made a lesson called What Dobro Accessories Do You Need, where I'll talk more in depth about bars and all sorts of accessories. So you probably want to check that out first. Now, as I've said, this type of bar has grooves, and we use those grooves to grip the bar. And basically, your thumb is on this groove here. Kind of in the middle, or a bit less than the middle actually. Let me see if I can show you. There you go. And then your middle finger is on this groove here, right? And this is this part of my middle finger. It's not this part. It's not parallel to the groove, right? It's not like this. It's a bit on the side. So you got your middle finger here, your thumb on the other parts, and then your index finger stays flat on top of this groove, top of the bar, right? And you gotta hold it tight, right? Not too tight, but not too loose as well. And a good way to check this out is to lift it. Okay, try to lift it, and if it doesn't slip out of your fingers, then it's probably in the right position. Okay, if you don't hold it correctly, it will probably slip off your fingers or move, right? Don't hold it like this, by the way. Okay, this would be very difficult to get a good technique that way, especially when you learn how to do pull-off and hammer-ons later on. Now, once you hold your bar correctly, lay it flat on the strings, and then rest your ring finger and pinky on the strings behind the bar. And the reason you rest those fingers is if you don't mute behind the bar with the ring and pinky, you get sound behind the bar, so you want to avoid that. Okay, so now that you hold the bar correctly, have those two fingers muting behind the bar, you want to make sure that your left hand falls naturally on the strings, right? Your arm should not be tensed or anything. Just really relax, and also check out that you don't angle your wrist too much, okay? Don't do this, right? Okay, it should not look like a triangle. Okay, if you bend your wrist like this, I think it's a real bad habit you want to avoid, and it can lead to wrist problems too, so be careful with that and don't hurt yourself. Okay, so once you're good with that, you hold the bar correctly, left hand falling naturally on the strings, arm really relaxed and everything. Just lay your bar flat over the top of the fret, let's say the 5th fret, right? Just over the top of the fret, and you strum the strings with your thumb. And make sure there is enough pressure. Not too much, or it will sound out of tune, but still enough pressure that you don't get this buzzing sound. Not enough pressure, and this is how it will sound. And again, don't forget, ring and pinky behind the bar, so you don't get sound from behind the bar. So try to practice this slowly. Again, thumb on the side, middle on the other side, index on top, ring and pinky muting behind the bar, left arm falling naturally on the string, not tense or anything. Don't curve your wrist too much. Okay, and then just strum a few chords with just the right amount of pressure. Okay, so that you get a clear sound with no rattling or anything. Okay, so once you hold the bar correctly and can get clear sounds with no buzzing noises, you can start learning the basic strat bar major chords. So feel free to check out the lessons I've made about this. Until then, have a good one. Once again, I'm Pat with learningwithpat.com. If you dig what I do, then please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I really appreciate the support, and see you later. Thanks. Bye bye.